interacting with your clients post-pandemic, we observe that there is an increase in cases of regression in development during this pandemic. Is it a coincidence, or is it an emerging pattern that we need to look into?
Okay. Why? I will not be able to give you a definitive answer whether it's a coincidence or a definitive pattern, because I don't have data on that. When I have data, I can tell you. But I can definitely tell you that in my practice, it is boomed. The kind of number of children with speech delay and early speech delay. I'm talking about children between 1 to 2.5, 3 years with delays in speech, with red flags for autism, with repetitive behaviors, not responding to name call, with no other risk factors. The numbers have gone dramatically up. I see close to 3 times the usual numbers on my day-to-day practice. I don't know if this is because of COVID, or because during the COVID, not many people came, and now they're all coming in larger numbers to seek help. It may also be that because of lack of availability of a lot of other centers, they're landing up with me. That's why I'm seeing higher numbers now. And once other centers open up, I may see a smaller numbers. So all these possibilities are there when you are looking at why we are seeing more numbers. Because there are only limited number of centers that are able to provide care and evaluations at this time. So probably I'm getting more numbers. I don't know, but I'm definitely seeing more numbers in my day-to-day practice. But does it translate to increased numbers is something we need to see. But theoretically speaking, I'm convinced that it could be the possibility, because during this time, the usage of screens is higher, because when both the parents are going to be at home and using screens to work from home, the role modeling also adds to the problem. I don't blame them, but that forms a role model. And because they are working, they need to keep the children engaged, especially in an urban setup where they are all having nuclear families. Obviously, the next option is to put on the TV or the mobile or the computer. I have found a lot of children, not just with this, I have also found a lot of children coming up with behavioral issues, anxiety disorders, depression in my routine pediatric practice. So there is definitely an increased number of children behaving differently. And I hope as soon as this lockdown opens up and schools open up, all these things are reversible. I just hope that these things are reversible.
Yes, sir. I think even from my personal experience, I see that children are not able to or meet their friends. I think that is impacting so much on their mental health.
Correct. It's not just their friends. They have not seen any new faces at all. Like a 9 month to 1 year, 3 months, they would not have seen any new faces. As soon as they look at some new faces, they are scared. They start crying, wailing. Nothing would happen. They would be in this play area and playing. Somebody would just walk across and they will start crying. Okay. So these things are happening more. So I think it's because of the environment. I don't blame the COVID lockdown, because that has saved a lot of lives. I'm not trying to put the blame anywhere. But this is a definite consequence that we might have to look into, and we might have to gear up to handle. And hopefully, it wouldn't need much from our end other than just allowing these children to interact with other children and other adults. Just let children be children. That I think would solve a lot of problems. And until we are going to get the vaccine, that is not going to be possible.